Hi, Dr. Shailesh. Tumar from Gujarat was scored rank 1 in NEET SS Urology 2021. He's also topper in AIMS from the Koncpt. It's a very proud moment. I can say he's preparing for last 2 years in Koncpt. But the hard work has paid for him. Yeah, please share about you, Dr. Shailesh.
Uh, Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your kind words, sir. Actually, I passed my surgery in 2019, sir, and then I did a 1 year job in my town, sir, uh, as a consultant, sir. And then I left my job after the result came from 2020 NEET SS, and from that time I am uh, quit my job and preparing for urology. So from September 2020 uh, till 14-16 months I preparing for urology.
Yeah, true. Almost this NEET SS 2021 is a lengthy preparation as exam has been postponed because of the several reason. Many people have a biggest question like how to manage time because that is the biggest question during the preparation. Even though during this SS 2021 is delayed, but in general, managing the time, managing the family, managing the work and creating the time for the preparation is not an easy job to crack to get a rank one is also not at all an easy job because I can say the rank of urology out of 400 I think you has got 333, am I right?
Yes.
333 is the biggest score out of all onco neuro and surgical gastroenterology, which is a four core super specialty field. So you have set an example in spite of the toughest exam of from NMC. You have scored, and from the urology I'm happy because as a urologist, as a faculty, I'm very happy. Urologist has got a wonderful top score out of all the specialties. Okay, so how you manage the time? How you manage the created the time for the preparation, my dear?
So actually, I quit my job because I didn't get justice for with job with preparation. So I quit my job. Hello,
Please proceed. You are there, Shailesh. Please proceed.
hello. Okay, sir. Am I audible and
Yeah,
visible, sir?
yeah, you are audible. I'm just reducing my image so that you will be visible for the students.
Okay, sir. Okay. So time management is very important. So you have to divide the time in previous old pattern. You have to divide your time in 40-60 pattern. So daily 4 to 6 hours for urology and 2 to 3 hours for general surgery. But now the pattern is also changed and the dynamics of the examination is also changed. Some people have very good in management with jobs, but I am not found to have a doing my justice to preparation with jobs. So I quit my job because competition is very much tough in urology, sir. So you have to be very uh, persistent and consistent in preparation. So you have to do complete justice for preparation, and you have to read daily. Daily reading is very important. Persistence is also very important.
Yeah,
So there is no point of um, doing 2 to 3 months preparation is not going to help in scoring top in urology. You have to do at least for 6 to 8 months preparation is required, and the
yeah, true.
consistency is very important. You have to give uh, as much as mock test as possible, as much as MCQ you have to solve, and so you can see your progress and you can see how you stand and compare with others. These are the important things, and you have to be daily motivated and think positively and talk with people who are inspiring you and all the small things which are very helpful during preparation. And preparation is uh, so much lengthy and but if you are be positive and if you have hard working and you have determination, then nothing is impossible, I think, and you can achieve your dream branch in college in institute, sir. That what I feel so.
True, true, Shailesh. Yes, the one which you rightly said is like rather than going for work and preparing, you prepared, quitting the job, and you prepared because that has paid you tremendously, and which reduces when the rank top one rank is there. When we select a top college where skills are also good, which reduces post MCH again going for a training. That's how I feel from the words which I can infer to the audience, whoever is listening. And one thing which you really said, like which I also acknowledge, 6 to 8 months preparation is definitely needed. It is not and 6 to 8 months full time preparation, not just like part time preparation. 6 to 8 months full time preparation is definitely needed because the competition is so high, so high. And number two,
Mhm.
which you also rightly said, how you keep yourself motivated is not easy, because keeping ourselves motivated is one of the best thing everyone should do, especially when we prepare for the competitive exam. Because when we open the book, then everything will come into our mind. Oh, this I have not completed, that problem is there. How all these things you managed, Shailesh? This is a biggest question, because everyone used to ask me. That is the reason I can tell many things from a student point of view. And with the generation of 10 years difference between you and the upcoming generations for SS aspirants, how you can guide people so that it can help them.
Yes, sir. You have to do good friends who can motivate you. Talk with families, and your mother and father also can motivate you, and all the things. And thing is, though they are helping, but you should have to be very motivated from inner from you, sir. This is most important thing, because preparation is everyone facing some sort of low in preparation, and some days which might be high, some days which may be low. We think what should happen, we didn't get the rank, and what should all the things. But ultimately, finally, if you preparation, if you do hard work, then always hard work pays off, sir. That is my experience. So these are the important things. And if you do preparation for 6 to 8 months seriously, then result is always there, sir. This is my experience, sir.
True, true. I totally agree, my dear. How and the thing which I really want to know, how Concept has helped you, and that answers many students also wants. And one thing which I would really want to share here is also always is not number one. The Concept aims for it number one rank alone. There are tremendous numbers of rank which you also know. This year, even the test and discussion people who attended the 6 months back also, they also has cracked some 150, 200 ranks. That's also very good rank out of 2000 plus aspirants who are giving the exam. How, what is your inference about the Concept? How it helped you? That also you can share, doctor.
Yes. So your urology subject question bank is very good, and you can actually retroactively solve the topics in Campbell, sir, particularly in urology. So it is very vast and very comprehensive question bank, and if, you in all the areas which might be question can be asked from exam. So the topic which is very low yield, and that might be asked 1 to 2 questions from every exams, like intersexual disorders and all the things, from pediatric surgery, from neurourology. So all those topics you can go with question bank, and then you solve. That might be help to reducing your time and energy during preparation of the whole campaign. I think so. So I want to say those who aspiring and give those who will apply for NEET 2020, try to solve as many MCQ as you can. Try to solve as many as MCQ. Multiple MCQs daily. You have to solve 100, 200, whichever limits you can solve. Try to solve as many as MCQ as you can, because this is the key to success. Because the moment you solve the MCQ, and the moment you uh, answering the MCQs, then and then you can get the depth of the subject and depth of the topic. Then and then you can understand the how the question is framed from this topic. So reading the topic is a different thing, and solving the MCQ is also different thing, because these are the competitive exams. Even one MCQ you can miss, and your rank will be down. So solve as many MCQ as you can. So this is my advice regarding the preparation. And try to give as many mock tests as you. Some I see the mock test in urology only 200 to 300 people are giving out of 2000 people. So people tend to get forget to give importance to the mock test. It is very important. Mock test is very important. You have to give mock test and compare yourself with others, and give mock test as a original test. Feel like original. You have to give neat test, neat same feeling like neat, and uh, give mock test as many as you can, and solve MCQ as many as you can. These are the two factors which might be help in upcoming exams. So no one can predict what aspect they are going to ask, because the subject is very vast. Every line can be MCQ. Every line can be MCQ. You cannot go through line to line from semester. So you have to do maximum. You have to reduce your gray areas, and after the multiple time revisions, you have to reduce your gray areas, and ultimately you have to master 80% of the semester is enough to get correct in scores and top scores. This is what I feel, sir.
Yeah, true. You have rightly said, because the more the question, more we read, more we revise, and more we put a question bank. The question bank, executing the question bank definitely will help to whatever the revise, and integrate the content of the revision. And sorry, for because now the pattern is being changed, the INI super specialty also you have scored a top rank, but the final, I always tell INI is always, especially aims, is always a gamble, because the interview which decides the mark is not the right one. Still I say the interview should not be there for a super specialty. That is there are a lot of politics in that area, but still you got a wonderful score in INI super specialty. Many toppers has got selected and being pursuing their degree in PGA, JIPMER, and AIMS also. You know that, and from Koncpt, how because the INI super specialty 2022, NEET super specialty 2022, many were really disoriented. As a student point of view, you also have some kind of feel as a student they have to prepare like this. What is your real guidance for the both of INI SS 2022 and NEET SS 2022?
I think if you have a dream for urology and you have a dream for good institute, I think the candidate must be prepare for INICET, because I think INICET is a easier gateway to to get into the dream branch. That what I am feeling, because in INICET there is a uh, uh, question framing is very regular, and no unexpected question, and the unpredictability was also not in INICET. So INICET is a very balanced paper, and if you have given one or two times aims or INICET exam, then you can predict which topic topic they can frame the questions, and you can easily crack the exam. And the interview part, if you have a very good score, then interview mark it not as much as disturb you, because if you have good very good score, and then interview mark they are only considered for aims Delhi. I think they are people interview is, I think they are considered for aims Delhi only. And if if you have very good mark in theory, and then you can get the peripheral ends easily. So that what I was feel. So you should be uh, uh, you should be considered to preparing INICET. If you want to uh, pursue urology, then I think NEET SS is very difficult to now. NEET SS is 2020 is very difficult to enter urology. I think INICET is very easy, because now less people are give INICET. No one is dedicatedly prepare INICET. So I think that might be help if you are sincere, and daily 2 to 3 hours reading urology is enough for cracking INICET. That what that what I feel. So INICET is a better platform.
Yeah,
Sir,
thank you. Yeah, no issues.
sir, just 1 minute.
Yes, sure, Shailesh.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir, sure, sir. Okay.
Yeah, like you have given a wonderful idea about INI and NEET SS and urology aspirant, because many still, because I have seen last 4 5 years, the urology aspirants wants to pursue their degree at AIMS and PGA and JIPMER more. So for them, as you rightly said, keep preparing urology 2 to 3 hours, and along with that, because time is very short, along with that, please prepare with general surgery, because the 10 questions in general surgery also they will ask. So and and the rank one, Shailesh, what is your plan, Shailesh? Which college you want to take, Shailesh?
Sir, mostly I took IKD as in Ahmedabad, sir. So
Yet to
uh, I,
finalize.
I am from Gujarat, so I would like to prefer IKD.
IKD, yeah, yeah, superb. Because basically, not to move away much is one of the good thing which we can help to have a local contacts, as well as managing the family rather than roaming. Because 3 years is a big time. And anything else you want to share, Shailesh?
No, sir, definitely, sir. I attended your Chennai classes in December, I think, and Karthik sir and all the team of urologists is very good in teaching, sir. And I think it might be very helpful in cracking the prelims. So you and all teams are very helpful and very help me in my preparation, sir. So I congratulate the whole concept team, sir, who will help me in during my preparation.
Thank you very much, Shailesh. I request you come back to teaching for because which really enlighten the student. Come back once you complete. So this will really help the student. That also you always feel young when you teach juniors. That's how I feel always. I never feel aged by teaching. That's that much energy you gain teaching. From teaching today also I got a call from Punjab, a student. He has got 85 in urology. The way he putting words about the motivation, whatever we give from our team, that really makes us feel good. So that kind of energy nowhere we can get. However we earn in our practice, that kind of energy nowhere we will get. So have a teaching as a passion. Always keep teaching. Still, I teach my juniors not only in a subject on table teaching. I give a free hands. The people who knows about in Madras Medical College where I work, they did the transplant, blood preparation, all those things. So the teaching, that happiness, the joy of giving, nowhere we will get other than teaching. Thank you, Shailesh. Thank you for your wonderful time. I pray Almighty to give a good health to you, your family, and most important, the happiness and all wealth to you and your family. Thank you very much for your
Thank
presence.
you. Thank you.
Bye, dear.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.